goes through the low vibration of yearning. I feel so lonely, I feel so left out and rejected, I need something. Or all want to be of service. You wouldn't be here if you wouldn't be. And then the path of evolution from that yearning is actually feeling. Because we forget to feel. In relationships, with our people at home or with our bosses, we forget to breathe and feel the feeling as it moves through your body. And when we feel something intense, we forget to step away and breathe. And so we drop back to this yearning. If they would ever understand me, if he would ever understand me, he would give me a promotion or whatever else we're yearning for. The evolutionary path brings you into compassion. It brings you into the place of serenity. And the new kids that are coming right now, all these crystals and indigos and all those rainbow kids, they are coming with different emotional centers. It's in the process of mutating. 2012 is not a big day, even though everyone thinks it is. 2027 is the mark, actually, according to my knowledge, where the new kids are going to be coming constantly. Like right now, there is still mutation. Some of them go ADD, autistic, this, that, because the body is still adjusting. But we are getting to the place where the kids are going to be so emotionally neutral, which doesn't mean I don't care about you. It means I am new kids, right? I am new, and I look at that with the wonder. I'm not yearning for anything, I'm feeling everything, I can feel every emotion, but I don't go any place with that. I'm just holding the space of compassion and serenity. And this is what's going to happen to the earth, where hopefully we'll be all connected through their crystal grid, and we will learn how to move our energy there. And the low vibration of the spleen, your immune system, has to do with being alarmed, being constantly, you know, like you wake up 5 o'clock in the morning, or 6 o'clock, yeah. Imagine being on that 24/7. This is how we live. When we don't honor our environmental needs, when we don't know what's good for us, when we eat what we don't want to eat, when we sleep where we don't want to sleep, when we walk into the room and we feel it's the wrong place and we don't leave. This is like being 24/7 alarmed up. And then the evolutionary path through that is alertness. When you're alert, and I'm giving you very precise vibration. So when you're alert, it's different from being alarmed. So I want you to remember this moment in time when you were ever alert, without being alarmed. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Okay. So if you live in fear all the time, then your is there all the time. So I want you to take a breath and find a place in your body where you feel it. And go into feeling and just stay with that and keep feeling it. Because that part of you that got scared, that emotion was never processed and it's still in your body. And so whatever you see outside of yourself triggers that and you go into alarm. All you need to know is how to be alert, which is a normal state. You're seeing things, you're processing them, but you're not alarmed by them. You're just awake. And then the highest part of it is presence. Now, do you know people who are present? Do you have anybody in your environment that are 100% present? Do you ever experience that? Not you. Not 100%. And so, when people feel that yearning, that they tend to walk away from you emotionally, even though they're there. When they're stressed, they walk away from you. When they trust their intuition and they're there because they feel it's good, or if it's you with somebody else, if you're not strangled by your emotion or stress, you actually can be present to something that's happening. And if there is a feeling that moves through you, you can actually feel it. And then when that happens, you just become present in that moment. You're not running forward, you're not going to the back part of your life, whatever happened in the past, you're here and now. So how would it feel like? Close your eyes and just sense that. If you can take yourself and time travel back to where you were a tiny little embryo in your mom's body, and take yourself in your own hands and hold yourself in that frequency of evolutionary impulse. You're coming to the world because there is an evolutionary impulse that moves you forward. And as you come to this life, you experience serenity and compassion from all the light beings that were here before you. And your mother and your father are just human beings, just another human couple that experience you as a human. But there is a bigger part of you that can connect to that serenity and compassion. So sense that and move all of that into now, into the presence of who you are. I would like you to notice your body as you do this. As you time travel back to 2010, with all the serenity and compassion that you had as a spirit, and all the remembrance of evolutionary impulse that moves you forward through this lifetime.
You just threw me into my heart chakra is what you did.
Sorry. And so take yourself seriously and laugh at it. Because the more human you try to be, there are all kinds of patterns happening here. Not even commenting on that. So allow yourself to be serious about your hugeness. You have not been small ever. You try, you pretend, you hide from your parents, from your whatever, people who try to make you small, but you didn't succeed. You failed to be small, thanks God. So take a breath. And I would like for you to experience the field of who you are. So just play this game. Pretend that you know how big you are, because you will never know. It's much bigger than you can ever imagine. But experience your field 360-degree awareness from your heart through this room and through this neighborhood and through this planet, but it's much bigger than that. You don't have to go that huge. You can go as far as you want to go. But I invite you to feel it everywhere, above and below and in front and in the back. This is 360 degrees sphere. You're not linear by any means. And as you experience it, keep breathing. Because your physical body doesn't know what it is and it goes, whoa, am I still here? So the trick is to be 100% present to your physical body, your emotional wave, and the stress on the road, and the alertness of your people around you and fears and whatever else they experience, yet to be fully present with your spirit that has the serenity and compassion for